That cannot happen. I mean, this nation is much more than Trump. The founding fathers of this nation believed in freedom. They never thought about isolating yourself, building walls. That only shows fear. And I think that Trump is a false prophet, un profeta falso. And he's taking, unfortunately, a lot of citizens to follow him. But that false prophet will take those followers into the desert. He's very ignorant. He doesn't know how NAFTA is structured. He doesn't know that through NAFTA, Mexico exports to United States over $500 million US every year. That means hundreds of thousands, millions of jobs for US citizens. And he cannot deny that. Imagine that he builds a wall. So then we're not going to trade between United States and Mexico. And it's the largest trade in the world. And trading means business, and business means jobs, and business means income to people. So he's crazy. We're getting closer and closer together, that we're building business bridges and investment bridges, and that's the best thing that can happen to both of our nations. Absolutely yes, and most important, because many times there's a lot of questioning whether the oil industry is a green industry, and of course it's not totally green, but it's improved considerably through technology and through alternative sources of energy. And that's what is great about this, that now we can work on a green culture and provide the energy that our economies need. The problem we know comes from drugs, cartels, servicing the huge market in the United States. And that's where they get their power, because they get $55 billion US in the US drug consumer market that is brought back to Mexico to bribe, to control public officials, and for corruption. So I am absolutely for legalization. Unfortunately, 2 states have taken the step, the state of Washington, the state of Colorado, and many more will follow. States and governments do not have the right to control and impose my behavior. We as human beings were born free, and it's our choice to do good or to do bad. What we need is to be informed, educated, and in prevention, and things will keep normal. And on the contrary, violence will disappear, product of drugs. Really, Mexico is in between the huge consumer market in the north and the suppliers, Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Bolivia. That's where the drug comes from. And it happens to go through Mexican territory. That's why we must get out of this trap. It's not our war, it's not our problem. We don't produce drugs, we don't consume drugs. We're only being used as transit to the big market in this great nation. Migrants are great people. As a matter of fact, they are my heroes. A migrant has courage. A migrant is decided to go over any risk to make better for him and for his family. This nation has been built all along by migrants. Very few people in this nation, and I'm talking about United States, can deny that they have a migrant background. So migration is an asset. The only thing you have to do is to regulate, to have a framework, to have law approved in Congress, so that you can make the best out of migration. But you don't build walls. That's stupid, building walls. You build bridges. You build partnerships like we have, Canada, United States, and Mexico. And we benefit all three together. I invite everybody to come down to Mexico and see what Mexico is real about. It's not that we're drunk all day. It's not that we take siestas. It's not that we're violent and we're killing each other. That's not Mexico. Mexico's absolutely different. It's a solid partner of the United States, and we have strong loyalty to each other throughout the friendship we have built, through the neighborhood that we have, and through NAFTA that makes us partners.